Hi guys and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. In this episode we're going to expand the base a bit and look at the, not that we've got one, but the carbon dioxide problem in terms of how we're actually going to deal with that in the long term. That's what we're going to look at. So the first thing we're going to do though is a couple of little things that are going to increase some base efficiency. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a storage compactor right next to the algae deoxidizer here. I still think, by the way guys, that if we check our reports, we're producing a little bit less oxygen than we're consuming. So we could do with doing something about that. What I'm going to do though is sort this out. Hopefully she'll get on this soon. Let me speed things up a bit because I want this to get built. Okay, yeah, there we go. Right, this is going to be just storage for algae. So all the algae will get stored in here. The plan is they'll then, when this needs to be fed, they'll just be able to grab it from there and drop it straight in there rather than having to run down here, run back up, or wherever I decide to keep my storage at that time. Okay, cool. So, next thing. So that's unlocked. We've got the algae generator or the algae generator, whatever it's called, unlocked. Okay. Next thing we'll do, or one of the next things we'll do, is start to carve out this area here. And we'll put the ladder up a little bit more, like that. And we're going to have them dig down here. But then we'll want them to dig out all of this. Want them to dig out all of this algae as well. That's the thing. So, if we do it like that and then stick a ladder up there like that, that should allow them to escape back out of there and dig it all out. And obviously we want those two bits as well. Should get us a nice amount to keep us going for a while just from that area there. Okay, they've all got beds now obviously, so they can all go to sleep, and that should help with our stress levels. Speed things up while they're sleeping, yeah. What else have we got going? Decor wise, you know, it's not fantastic. These plants obviously help a lot. Okay, I might look at getting some plants down at some point. None of this really counts. So what's this? Thermal comfort overlay. So we're looking okay. We're looking like we're doing okay there. It looks like kind of neutral to me, I guess. Okay, guys. I'll let them get to work. I'll just let them get to work because why not? We could potentially... I mean, oxygen generation's not going crazy yet, so I'm not too keen on going mad about it. But we could... What was that? What was that just happened? Oh, the research is finished. Right, open research, liquid piping. Let's select that next. Get them working on that. Oh my god, look at all this sandstone that's just fallen down. Right, dig that out for me, please. So we've got this organic material here, which is mainly algae or algae. And we want to make sure we've got a decent amount of that, because at the moment that's our only means of oxygen generation. Let's check the report for the day before, actually. So we lost 26 kilogram of oxygen yesterday, which isn't terrible because I mean the pressure's staying good throughout the base. I'm not concerned with that yet, and we can always stick another one of these in if it gets out of control. So yeah, I'm not panicking about that yet. And at some point soon we're going to be looking at these and it doesn't even look like we really produce enough carbon dioxide to have to worry about that too much, if I'm completely honest, but we will look at that in a bit. I figure I'll like turn off algae from all these other things here. Oh, this is interesting. Right, okay. When you turn it off, it actually chucks it all out. Okay, cool. Yeah, I see. So it actually chucks it out of the storage compactor when you throw it out like that. Okay, that's interesting. I'm guessing this is unreachable now, guys. Is it? Yeah. How am I going to make it reachable? How am I going to make this reachable for you? If I put this here, will that help? Will that make it reachable if we do that? I think it probably will. We can just deconstruct it afterwards. No drama there. Yeah, this is now all reachable again, so that's just fine. Okay, research is finished. This is going pretty quickly, this research here. So let's get on to what shall we research next? We've already done our gas piping. I mean, power regulation would be useful in the long run. Percolation would be useful. Sanitation sciences. We've got a lot of stuff that would be good to do. But maybe just get power regulation done, seeing as it's kind of like a first tier thing. I would say that wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Yeah, our researcher, because we've got kind of a dedicated researcher, he's now a level 8 scientist already, which means that he's absolutely just blazing through the research that we're getting him to do, which is fantastic news, really. And it's night time again, so we're going to have to let our dupes sleep off all the hard work they've done today. Right, while they're asleep, let's set a couple more things to happen, like maybe... No, I didn't want to do that, actually. Deconstruct this. Why can't you... Oh, you can only cancel build. You can't deconstruct stuff that you've already placed, I guess, unless it's finished being built. Okay, we can cancel it though, so that's no huge thing. Thinking it'll keep the decor level up a little bit, and we can... I think in these... Oh my god. Right, dig that out as soon as possible, please, guys, because the generator's not going to work anymore while it's still there. Yeah, I'm thinking the areas... Let's have a look at this. The areas where they're spending their time, it would be good for us to keep those areas higher in the decor level. So eventually we'll look at spreading this stuff out. I guess we could maybe put the generator wheel across here and have like a plant pot next to it, so that whenever anyone's running, yeah, I think that wouldn't be a bad thing necessarily at all. That's going to need to be dug out there, guys. Okay, we're gonna let this run for a bit and see how they get on with things. I mean, it should be going pretty well, to be honest. So as you can see now, all the algae we've got is being stored in this compactor here, or at least all the stuff that's been collected is anyway. And so we'll be able to actually see a meter on the side of it, which will give us an indication of how much of it we actually have without having to physically look at the number. So that'll be good for us. That'll definitely be good for us. So let's get the sweep done in this area before I start having to worry about sealing it off accidentally and stuff. Right, we've got the option for another dupe, so let's have a quick look at what's available. We've got an early bird narcoleptic. There's nothing about her that really stands out to me as being any good. We've got... I mean, I'd go for a cook. If we had a really good cook, I would go for him, but we don't have one yet, so reject all again, please. There's no point to rush into selecting a new dupe for our base. I tried to be quite careful about selecting the ones we got to make sure we'd got some kind of specialisation going on, and it seems to have worked pretty well, because this scientist is absolutely flying through the research. Let's say he's already level 8, so that's excellent news. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. I was going to build over here another manual generator, and then, I mean, hide those wires in the tiles, but hook that up to the grid. Potentially get rid of this one from here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We could potentially then put like a flower vase next to that, so that it makes the area nice where they're actually running. Yeah, we're already done with that research. Okay, so let's go for percolation, because that's going to give us... It's going to give us a shot at the... What do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Electrolyzer when we actually need it. Okay, those guys have gone to bed, and I guess the way research is going, there's no reason for us not to put the supercomputer in. I'm thinking the way we're going to have to do that, though, is to drop this down one and stick it on this shelf here. Ah, what on earth is this guy? What is he? What is he? A hatch? What do I do with him? He's burrowed. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do here. Right, base. Let's put some tiles under there and then deconstruct the ones above them once that's done. Have we got anything we can plant? We can plant some briar seeds, so let's do that. Okay. Stuff is still going on, so that's good. Some coal there. I think that was dropped by that hatch thing, to be honest. It's a bit strange, but okay, I'll go and take it if I can. Yeah, she's got that. Right, let's now deconstruct that and build up the side like that. Okay, cool. And I want deconstruct on this bit here as well. There's no reason for that to be so high. Okay, fantastic. Right, we can look at building the supercomputer. I'm thinking on there like that. And let's get some power to it. What's going to be the best way to connect power? That's going to cross 3 if I do it like that, and it's going to cross... Realistically, it's going to cross 3 if I do it like that, but let's do that. Ain't no thing really, okay. And we've got a bit of green floating around here in terms of decor from that stuff now, which is good news. I'm thinking let's deconstruct this from here. Yeah, let's deconstruct that thing. Because that can then just be used from this one, which is over here. It gives us a bit of separation. It means we can do a bit more. Right, let's hide that wire because the visible electrical wires don't do us any good whatsoever. So let's hide those in there and then deconstruct these bits of wire that are there like that. Because I'm trying to keep on top of the whole decor thing. That's the plan with this. Okay, research. I mean, he's finished it. Let's set that thing to go. We can start working on the supercomputer instead, I guess. We'll dig this area out here. And I mean, now that we've got that done, let's dig across the top like that. And get us some tile going up the side like that. Okay, cool. Right, let's let this run for a bit and see how we get along. Okay, guys, so everyone's asleep. I'm just going to slow it down. It's been a while, so let's check the gas overlay. We're getting a bit of carbon dioxide build-up down here, but our pressure's so good still that it's not really causing us a problem. If we look at the reports, we're producing, again, just under what we make. We're producing just under what we use oxygen-wise, should I say. This thing here, this hatch, I mean, a nocturnal scavenging creature will consume any minerals within reach. So is it going to eat stuff if I leave it lying on the ground? Is that what's going to happen with this? Sounds like it. So see, this thing gets filled up super easy now. That's good. Everything's going pretty well at the moment, guys. Okay. Food is the next thing to look at. We've got 13,000 calories left, so it's not like there's any kind of urgency going on here. But there could be very soon. Okay, I'm thinking that under here we kind of build like a carbon dioxide trap. So if we dig out like that and then dig out like that, yeah, if you're with me, and then we replace the tiles along the bottom here with these permeable tiles, that is what I'm thinking could be a good move, because any gas that gets down to the bottom is going to fall into here, and down here we could have our algae terrarium running. Now, to me, that seems like a good plan. Let me know if there's a better way to do that you guys can think of. Okay, we're probably a good idea to have a look at the kind of stuff we've got unlocked, because and we've got this heavy watt wire now. Oh yeah, I forgot. There was this situation with the grid getting overloaded. So it carries more wattage than regular electrical wire without overloading. So do we know what the max wattage of the... Okay, right, okay. The max wattage is 1000 watts and the circuit status has got like 120 running through it. Don't really understand that, but you know, I'll take it, whatever, that's fine. Just have a look at these tiles here. Am I going to run out of materials to actually build these with? Oh, it needs copper ore. Okay, we don't have a heck of a lot of that, do we? Might need to go further afield to actually get a hold of some of that. We've got a load of it down here. I'm hoping they'll have enough to build that out with. But yeah, regular tiles. What do they do decor wise? What if you put the decor overlay on? Right. So those give us 0, and those give us 0. So there's nothing there that should affect the decor really. Wires give us -47. So unless we hide those in tile, then those are going to cause us problems in the long run. But nothing that should affect us too much right now. And our research is kind of finished there. So let's get on to our sanitation sciences, I guess. Stress levels look like they are starting to go up a little bit. Our most stressed person is Howard at 25. And why is he stressed? Let's check him out. He's got dirty hands. And he's grimy. And he's got some very minor injuries, which is lowering his athletics. He's my scientist, so we don't want him experiencing too many problems if we can help it. What did we unlock in terms of plumbing and stuff like that? Have we got the ability to do a shower yet, or is that in the next thing? Is that in what he's unlocking at the moment, sanitation sciences? I always forget. Yeah, okay, there's a shower available there, and we've already got liquid pumping. So while he's researching that, we could actually look at setting up a shower room. That's something we could feasibly look at doing. I'm thinking if we... Why is this not being done? Dig pending. She's getting on it now. Okay, no huge problem. No big drama there. I'm thinking we knock out a little bit of this here. Maybe, and have a shower and a toilet there or something. In fact, maybe take this shelf out altogether. Yeah, maybe deconstruct that in total. So if we get that... We'll wait till she's finished digging first, to be fair. Right, speed things along a bit. Okay, it looks like our gas permeable tiles down here are just awaiting material delivery, so I'm going to need to go off in search of some copper to do that. There's a bit down here which I suppose we could dig down to. That's probably what we're going to have to do. We can just seal it off afterwards. So let's go down. There's algae there as well, which could be very valuable to us at a later time. So let's dig straight down into it. Cancel builds because I've gone over the edges there. Right, so if we go down into that and then we get a bit of a dig job going like that, and we just get all of this stuff like that, and eventually obviously off into this as well, that should get us a decent amount of stuff, and then we can seal that off afterwards. Yeah, I'll take that. And for now the carbon dioxide can all drop down there anyway, so that'll do us just fine. Okay, let's get things sped along somewhat, shall we? Just let me prioritise this stuff so that it gets done. Okay, guys, so I'm going to deconstruct this. Okay, fantastic. So this is going to be where kind of our bathroom area is here for now, anyway. Guys, I'm going to call that an end to the episode. In the next one, we're going to look at plumbing in the shower. Well, we're going to look at starting to plumb in the shower. Hopefully, he'll finish the research by then. But if not, we'll definitely be looking at getting that done. Guys, if you're enjoying the series, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.